If you've seen The Devil Wears Prada starring Meryl Streep and read the original novel from which the film is based upon, then chances are that you might have heard about the real-life figure that inspired the pop culture phenomenon. Anna Wintour is undoubtedly one of the most well-known and highly influential figures in the fashion industry due to her position as the editor-in-chief of Vogue Magazine in the United States. With her distinctive signature look of a pageboy bob hairstyle and her eyes shielded by dark sunglasses, Wintour is widely regarded by the press and among her peers in the industry as a champion of style and beauty. However, she has also received heavy criticism from her detractors regarding her personality and the business strategies for the magazine she runs, among other things. Love her or hate her, there's truly no denying that Wintour reigns supreme as the fashion world's gatekeeper, tastemaker, and power broker. Wintour was born in London in November 3, 1949 to a British father and an American mother, and has 4 other siblings in her upper-class family. Her love for fashion was already apparent during her youth when she frequently rebelled against the strict uniform dress codes of her school, as well as devouring countless fashion magazines that would come to hone her eye for aesthetics. In 1975, Wintour made the momentous decision to move to New York City as part of her plan to become the editor-in-chief of American Vogue. But before this would even become a reality, she held positions as a fashion editor for titles like Harper's Bazaar and New York Magazine. Her dream and her father's prediction happened in 1988 when Condé Nast, the publishing house of American Vogue and other top lifestyle magazines, hired her as the title's editor-in-chief. Despite her prominence within the fashion industry, Wintour was relatively unknown in the mainstream consciousness until the publication and release of The Devil Wears Prada in 2003, written by her former assistant, Lauren Wiesberger. Despite Wiesberger's claims that the fictional character of Miranda Priestley was not based on her former boss, many people in and out of the fashion industry still believe that Wintour was the main inspiration for the novel's primary antagonist, since the character also happened to be an editor of a popular fashion magazine. When the film adaptation of the book came out later in 2006, Wintour's public profile was expanded to a wider scale that everyday people on the streets of New York can recognize her every time she enters the building that houses the Vogue offices. Wintour's first marriage with prominent child psychiatrist Dr. David Schaffer resulted in the birth of her 2 children, Charles and Catherine Schaffer. She has since divorced from Schaffer and has entered into a committed relationship with another high-profile divorcee, the American business executive, Shelby Bryan. Influence and legacy. Wintour's significant contributions to fashion on a global scale has provided her with multiple career milestones. Chief among these achievements was her appointment as Condé Nast's artistic director in 2013, which gave her greater responsibilities to manage the visual direction of Vogue's sister publications. Another major highlight was the Met Museum's decision to name a wing of their building in her honor, the Anna Wintour Costume Center, which houses the collection of the Costume Institute and was endowed by philanthropists Lizzie and Jonathan Tisch. Her most recent achievement was when she was made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire by Queen Elizabeth II during the 2017 New Year's honors. Hey, thank you so much watching a video. We really hope you like it. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, take a look around our channel. We hope you enjoy watching more.